Hallelujah, Yahweh. Praise YAHWEH. In the name of the Son, YAHWEH, Bet Nun Sofit, YAHWEH. Selah. Welcome to Black Gods of Yahweh Media. And in this particular video, we're going to talk about Hebrews trolling. I didn't know if I was going to make this video, but I changed my mind. I'm going to make the video because there are some real important points that I want to add to the discussion. I'm one who thinks that if an individual is so intelligent and knows so much scripture and knows the gospel, make content. Make content. You know, this reminds me of a video I was watching. A small group of the Nation of Yahweh down in New Orleans. And this one brother was speaking about Yahweh ben Yahweh and the Nation of Yahweh. And every time he got going, then somebody from the audience would interject, right? And I thought about something. You have a lot of people, they don't want to stand out front and speak, but they want to shine through somebody else's hard work. Even though they were not being negative at any point, as far as I know. I don't know the group. But it was this one particular sister, she just kept interrupting and adding her points of views to it. The time to do that is when you're out front. It's the same concept when making content. Because I know what people will do. They come to your page. They bring all of their divine wisdom and knowledge to the page. They try to tell you scripture. They try to tell you wrong. You don't know this, A, B, C, and D. And I'm telling you, man, they look like the wisest person next to Solomon. But all they're trying to do is to get shine, is to clout chase and have people give them thumbs up and hearts and all of that off of somebody else's work. If you have all of that, make content. I have more respect for people who give their ultimate opinions when they have content. That doesn't mean that a person that don't make content is beneath anybody. That's not what that means at all. What that means is, instead of coming to somebody's page, spreading a wealth of knowledge and looking for attention, make content. That's the central theme of this video. If I give someone an invitation to pick up the phone and you refuse that invitation and then you're coming back telling me what's right and what's wrong or anything, then more than likely I'm going to remove your comment or block you. I don't like blocking my own people, especially people within the knowledge of Yahweh. But even if you disagree, that's fine. I don't have an issue with that. But if it's like something I want to tell you and I say, hit me up, and you don't hit me up, but you come to my videos still talking about your point of view, then more than likely I'm going to remove your comment. Stand up. Yahweh ben Yahweh, he communicated. He taught us to be tangible. He didn't teach us to try to jam our point across. You know, we didn't have social media that day, but he wouldn't have approved of that. Even those who follow Mika Yahweh, I don't know what his Facebook is, but I never see him on YouTube trolling people. So be like the person that you follow. You don't need to do that. If someone says, hey, let's talk, let's chop it up, but you don't want to do that, but you're looking for shine on their page, I see right through that. Now, let's talk about people who feel like they've been slighted when you take your video down or you remove their comments. You're not being slighted. Nobody is removing your ability to express yourself. It's their page. It's their page. Just like a person's home and their car, they have the right to do whatever they want. Just like you have people hiding, other people have the right to remove their comments. Be upfront, be tangible. Trolling should not be within the nation of Yahweh. Now, a difference of opinion, I have no issue with that. But I can tell the difference between that and looking for shine and just trying to overtalk somebody in the comment section. And you also got that super group, that super condemn group too. That's another thing I want to talk about. Where people, they're so quick to say, oh, the Most High gonna kill you. You're gonna be judged. There's only two people to judge. That's the Father and the Son. You can look throughout Scripture. It says both. You can find where the Father judges, and you can find where the Son judges. So I may disagree with who you think the Son of Yahweh is, but at the same time, we're going to get more done in understanding each other if we're not hiding and just being keyboard musicians. We can talk and communicate, debate verbally. Because I'm changing my stilo. I'm not going to argue with any more Hebrews online. And as a matter of fact, all you're doing is letting other nations see that. That's who's watching you. In order to be kings and priests, we're going to have to start acting like it. That means we can't be sensitive all the time about something, especially about disagreeing. We have to be able to communicate. Just like the pro-blacks, all you do is see fighting and fighting online back and forth for days and weeks. Is that how we're going to be? No. Anybody that disagree with my beliefs, I will speak to them. I'm not going to be finger punching them on the keyboard. I'm not going to Floyd Mayweather with you on the keyboard. I'm not going to do that. We can talk. And I guarantee you, by the end of the conversation, we're going to come to an agreement. But see, some of y'all don't even want that. You just want to argue, really. Really, you still haven't left that niggerish behavior that you had before you came into the truth. So you really just want to argue. That's really what you want to do. You really don't want to get to know anybody that think different than you. You just want to argue. You just want to get shine, hoping that you'll get 10 thumbs up coming with your scripture from your own point of view. That's all it is. So can we stop the trolling? Can we stop the getting mad at people that think different? I'm not even upset. Even though I don't agree with people, hit me up. Let's talk. So that's about it. Very short video. Wasn't going to be long. I just want to put that out there. I had to touch on this topic. Don't live vicariously through other Hebrews and their hard work. Make your own content. Put out your own message. Be a stand-up person. And either meet that person or call them. You don't need to be chatting. You don't need to be arguing on the internet, on pages, while other nations and other groups are seeing us fight. Don't need to do that. I want to say peace and shalom. I'm out.